excited. They're anticipating what's happening in the next few hours. And what I can tell you guys, you have not seen what's coming. Actually, many of us are being worried on how we are going to spend our Christmas. But I can tell you, if we're be looking for something that's going to give you Christmas money, look no further because these guys of BNB Ocean have cooked some good food that everybody is going to enjoy. And my job is simple. By the way, I want to make sure that I give you the overview. Don't take all the details, but the overview. Because once I got a PDF, I was like, oh my God, this is what we have been waiting for. It has been worth a wait. It has been worth a collaboration. It has been worth a partnership. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to this call. My name is Coach Mustafa. I'm coming at you from Kampala, Uganda, the part of Africa. So, hope you are okay wherever you are tuning from. The family is doing well. Everybody is doing well because here and we are fired up. Everybody is talking about BNB Ocean. We have an event coming up on 8th November here in Uganda. Actually, if we're in Uganda and you're not participating in that event, please get in touch with the leader Chris. He will give you all the necessary details let's make things happen. We have events happening in different states of Nigeria. We have just seen an event happening in Namibia. South Africa is on fire. And I can tell you, even no one has seen the back end of BNB Ocean. But here is why we are excited because we saw something that can enable us, guys. We saw something that can help us have crazy money like those people who position themselves in BNB in Binance Coin in 2017. Those guys made crazy money. So if you're here and you heard about the story of Binance and you never got a chance to maximize those benefits, this is the only chance we have. Because what these guys have done is that they have not only just covered the story of Binance Coin and what makes it stand out, but they have improved it with AI. This is gonna be like Binance Coin or BNB 2.0 is not just a duplicate, but it's an improvement. You see, and in this paper, I already shared it in our respective groups. So I want to tell you that you go to the group, you can download this paper in our respective groups, and we'll be able to pass through this information one page at a time. Right now, because of time, I'm gonna be able to lash, some pages. I may not lead each word, but when you take time and lead it for yourself, you'll be really excited. You see that this is a coin that you can put in $100, and guess what? In the next by Christmas, even you can make $1,000. You can make 10x. Not next year, not after 2 years, not after 5 years. Everyone is going to make crazy money with BNB Ocean. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you. I believe everyone who is here, you are part of X365, and I want to start with a disclaimer that X365 remains fully operational with everything, with its roadmap. Everything is still going on the way it's supposed to go on. We are doing a lot of quantum mining. We have never stopped. We are using Thor AI. We are still in round one pre-sale. A lot of wisdoms are happening in X365. So I don't want anyone on this call to think because we are giving you this good news for you to think that for you to have good news, and it's this kind of mentality whereby people think for you to have good news, something bad must have happened. No, here we have already been having good news in X65, but they are adding us more good news. Think about that. So we have double good news. So nothing is happening with X65. And actually, by matter of fact, if you want to be migrated, you can remain with promoting X65 without talking about anything to do with BNB. You make your money in a clean way. You understand? But the mission or the motive behind why uh, this has to be done because the guys behind this company they wish us success. They want to see us making money because the average person already bought round one over of the pre-sale. Many of you guys, apart from waiting when the listing is done, which may take maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, what else are you going to be doing? How about the same guys who gave you X65? They give you another project that they are sure it can give you money faster. And once you make money faster, maybe you appreciate them and come and buy more X65 coin so they can fish the round so that we can also go to public listing. That's the entire motive. So it's good news after good news. Ladies and gentlemen, just to give you just to give you a little bit over the background about BNB Ocean. BNB Ocean in overview, before even I go into the slides, they have been around and they have been working on a lot of blockchain protocols. They are very expensive, more like the guys of Binance Coin. You see, now these guys, they have liquidity. They have in excess of $100 million that they want to put in this coin. So they want to they have been watching what excuse me, they have been watching what Binance Coin has been doing over the years. And for long, they have admired it. And with the advantage of AI, they were like, okay, if we can get what Binance is doing and we add AI to it, we can create a tsunami in the market. You see, so they had the technology, they had the money, they had everything. One thing which they lacked was the community. And because they lacked community, and this is the pillar that Binance has over other exchange, they have a community of over 200 million users of Binance. You see, so what they had to do, ladies and gentlemen, was now to look for an established community they can partner with. That's how they got in touch with X65 because they've been following how this company has been building their community over the past 6 months with over 1 million member plus. So it gave them the deal, guys. How about your community? There are people who are crypto lovers. They could want what you call first positioning. How about we give you a chance, your community, in this powerful project with this powerful technology? The people of X65, they become the pioneer of this technology all over the world. And everyone that we are going to join the community, we shall give them what we call the airdrop. You see, so which means that everyone that is going to be migrated to X365, either you are paid member or not, everyone is going to get the BNB Ocean token airdrop. Isn't that wonderful? That's good news. And you still have your login for X365, and the same logins of X365 are the same logins that you are going to use in BNB Ocean. Sorry about that. I have a little bit of cough, so if I cough a bit, don't mind that. So think about that. So two powerful platforms, all of them with one mission, with one vision to make you a crypto millionaire. Isn't that wonderful? So without much ado, let me go into the breakdown of this paperwork. Please take time and study it yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, moment. I'll share my screen again. Sorry about that. I'll share my screen again. Hmm. If you can, okay. I think it's better that way. Okay. So BNB Ocean is the evolution of decentralized intelligence and ecosystem designed to merge technology. One, we are also merging what we call liquidity and human community, which is the community of X65, into a one living digital ocean. In a world where traditional blockchains compete for dominance, BNB Ocean stands apart as a self-adaptive. That's the keyword, self-adaptive, AI-powered, and multi-chain ecosystem that learns, balances, and grows perpetually. This is a new dimension of digital economy where liquidity flows like energy, intelligence replaces speculation, and every participant becomes part of the ocean movement. BNB Ocean is not a project, it's an evolution, ladies and gentlemen. So, BNB Ocean was born from a single principle to give the decentralized brain. Every blockchain so far has been static, programmed rules and manual governance. Just imagine a blockchain which is governed 100% by AI. BNB Ocean changes that by integrating artificial intelligence at the core of its liquidity. You see, every time, the way the technology works, that every time the AI because already the liquidity is going to be given to the AI from the go. So every time AI sees that the price is fluctuating of BNB, the AI itself will do the buy and will do the auto ban to make sure that the price is regulated and this coin keeps going up in value. So all the liquidity is there, but it's not put in the market from there go. Because of artificial intelligence, like the blockchain can detect that, you know what? Well, the demand is the demand is a little bit low. Then they increase the demand by adding more liquidity. This is very, very important for you to take note. So this means that the ecosystem thinks for itself. It balances scarcity and expansion automatically without anyone getting involved. It adapts to the market's user flow and liquidity shifts, ladies and gentlemen. So the vision is clear. This company wants to create the world's most advanced decentralized ecosystem where millions can trade, where millions can build, where millions can grow wealth without borders. And if that's your mission, you're on the right call, because for me, this has been my dream to build wealth without borders, without intermediaries, without limit. BNB Ocean envisions a world where the economy behaves like nature, self-sustaining, constantly moving, always regenerating. Now, these are key aspects which you can note from our vision. Global inclusion. Anyone anywhere can participate in a BNB Ocean and can benefit. AI governance, whereby everything is controlled by smart algorithm, continuously optimized liquidity and stability. Even liquidity is managed and locked within the AI itself. So, and our this BNB Ocean is multi-chain interoperability, whereby we have unified access across BNB Smart Chain, uh, Asta, Polygon, Ethereum, and beyond. All those blockchain, they can work with BNB Ocean. So we are not only limited to Binance Smart Chain, but we also work with also other blockchain. Perpetual liquidity, meaning our liquidity is not put like most of the coins. They put liquidity when the coin is loaded. But for us, we have over $100 million in liquidity. But from there go, the AI is placing liquidity of $10 million. But guess even other liquidity is going to be priced as the AI detects where it's necessary, so that the coin grows in value gradually without anyone dumping it. You see, and yet at the end of the day, you are allowed to sell this coin anytime you feel like. It's very, very important for you to take note of that. So it's perpetual liquidity. So liquidity will be coming in, so that the coin can move from the launch price. And before you wake up a few years from now, every coin will be worth maybe $3,000, as we are going to see, ladies and gentlemen. So community at the core. The ocean belongs to its people, 100 million strong in the coming decade. They want to build a community of 100 million people. It's very, very important for you to take note of that. But more importantly, uh, ladies and gentlemen on this call, okay, I think you can be Agaba, you can be allowing those people to come in. So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the technology overview. Uh, oh, oh, okay, okay, okay. I think it needs me when I'm using this. Okay. So now, when we come into the technology overview, you see there are about three things to note about this coin more than anything else. Is the technology on which it's being built, and I'm gonna break everything clearly here. The first one, what makes this blockchain or the technology difference, that it has about three layers of technology. It's not only one layer. Most coins come when they're only focusing on AI, they're focusing on the uniqueness of the blockchain. But for us to have put three in one to build this BNB Ocean, so that every bubble in the ocean matters, whereby every wave creates an impact in the price or in your pocket. So the ocean layer is our core protocol. I'm going to be able to explain it. Yes, that's the core protocol that's in an inversion, whereby we are the only coin that has the ocean layer protocol, which I'm going to be explaining how it works. Then they are combine that with the intelligence layer, which is the AI engine. And on top of that, they have added another layer, which is the perpetual layer, that gets this coin to have continuous supply in liquidity, so that you may not find this coin dumping anywhere, but it's going up. If it will fluctuate, it will fluctuate low in price because there's always liquidity behind it, protecting it. That's 100% controlled by AI. So let's break it down. Break it down. Now, the ocean layer, the core protocol. Now, this is the foundation of smarter layer, managing all liquidity flows and asset transfer. Uh, it uses real-time data analytics to balance token bans. This intelligence knows when to ban and cancel some coins. It knows when the mints are going to happen so that new coins are brought into the market, and the market depth, ensuring consistent movement and stability across all chains. Meaning, in the times where there is bear market, you may find that even if we have the total supply of 200 million coins, if the security supply is only maybe 19 million, it can keep it 19 million until it has seen where they need to bring more supply in the market. You see, whereby whatever it brings does not affect the market. This is very, very important for you to take note of that. Then the intelligent layer, which is the AI engine, an autonomous AI module that tracks global on-chain metrics, user behavior, and liquidity trends. This layer predicts liquidity shortages before they occur. Think about that. That this layer, which is put on this coin, it can predict liquidity shortages before they occur, and automatically it loads that liquidity so that the coin does not dump. It adjusts the network incentives and bans the dynamical and reduces the total supply of the coin. So at the end of the day, the goal of you making 10x and 100x is always achieved. This layer keeps the ecosystem balanced and self-sustaining, ladies and gentlemen, on this call. Then the third layer is the perpetual layer. Remember, our coin name is called OCEX token system. So at the heart of BNB Ocean lies the OCEX, the perpetual token. I mean, these tokens don't just come at once. They are released perpetually when AI allows them to represent continuous value creation. So all these coins are not available at once, though the maximum supply is 200 million. So OCEX is a bridge between participation and prosperity, used for governance. It's going to be used for trading, liquidity, and rewards. The same way how Binance Coin is functioning in in Binance Exchange or in Binance ecosystem. So every transaction makes the ocean stronger and bigger. So BNB Ocean is not a project, it's an evolution, ladies and gentlemen, on this call. So for you to appreciate this, we need to have a little bit of the background of of uh, of what we call the Binance Coin, the native cryptocurrency of BNB chain ecosystem, which was launched in 2017. They did the ICO with the opening price of about 10 cents, 15 cents. That they raised about $50 million that ICO. Originally, it was issued as an ERC20 landing on Ethereum. Later, it migrated to its own blockchain to power its own growing ecosystem. Today, it serves as the core utility. Remember, what we are launching here, BNB Ocean, it's a blockchain itself, ladies and gentlemen. You see, that's why it's built on 3 layers of technology. So we are not. So this thing is going to be crazy, ladies and gentlemen. So this thing is going to grow. The same way you saw BNB growing, that's how it's going to grow here, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're on this call and you are not in the chat box, inboxing every member you have ever recruited in X365. Actually, if you slept on X365, don't sleep on BNB Ocean. Because this migration or this project is going to be starting in the next 24 hours, and everybody, no one is registering into it, but only us. Until we are all migrated, that's when we are going to they want to give out the following to the rest of the world. Think about that. So we are going to make crazy money with this project, ladies and gentlemen. For us to understand to understand this is that if you miss BNB, don't miss BNB Ocean. The next wave is already rising. You see, um, now this the like one of the exchange that the blockchain that this token can also work with is the OceanDEX that has powered a lot of these other exchanges. And now OceanDEX launched in 2024 from the merger of Assetras and Apex Finance. It's a multi-chain decentralized exchange supporting BNB chain, Ethereum, and Bitrate and Solana. Now, this our coin is going to come when it's already listed on this DEX. Meaning even people they can go and buy it from there directly. Think about that. So it offers a spot and perpetual trading with leverage up to 100x through 100x mod. The Asta token has the maximum of 8 billion total supply. As you can see, the tokenomics right there. And it has grown from September 2025. The global perpetual DEX market achieved a record of breaking $1.1 trillion in total trading volume. That's why BNB Ocean, we are launching our own perpetual DEX. You see, it's very, very important. You see, just like what AstaDEX did is what we are launching ourselves. It's very important for you to understand that. So we may not be able to understand all these technicalities. That's why I'm jumping a lot of information right here, because on Wednesday we're gonna have another call whereby we're gonna break everything further. But just know, once you get a PDF, take time to read more about this. It's very interesting. It's very interesting, and you are going to love everything that is. Let me concentrate where the value is. Our token, once we are migrated to to uh to uh to BNB Ocean, the governing token of BNB Ocean ecosystem is called OCEX token. You see, now the total supply of this token is going to be 200 million total supply, not billion. Just imagine in X55 we've been having 475 billion, but here we're having only 200 million tokens. You see, the mechanism is dynamic band and intelligent meat. You see, meaning all these coins are not available at once, and the blockchain is multi-chain. That this token can work with Binance blockchain, Asta blockchain, Polygon, and Ethereum. It is multi-chain. It works. It interacts with all these blockchains. Now, OCEX is engineered to remain alive and balanced forever. This is very important, that this coin called OCEX is engineered to remain alive and balanced forever. You will not see like the coin has down 20% or has down 30%. No, no, it will not happen. Why? Because of the three layers of the technology. That's why, guys, if you have $100, you have $400, the moment you get my goal, don't just sit on the airdrop, because I know most of you get airdrop and sit there. But even if you have got the airdrop, which the company will give you for free because you're a member of X65, but if you have all your $100, if you have your $200, if you have your $100, please buy this token at the launch price. You thank me later. You thank me later, because you don't want to buy this token with only $1 or $10. The earlier you can buy it, the better. So all stakes is the engineered to remain alive and balanced forever. It grows when needed. Hmm? It's the technology, it's the artificial intelligence that determines growth. It burns when it's over expanded. When they see that the coin is not growing, the AI automatically burn a portion of the tokens and constantly stabilizes its ecosystem value. Think about that. Who does that? For me, when I read this, it blew my mind, because I've been reviewing a lot of white papers, but trust me, it's very hard to find something which is packaged like the way this token is packaged. And the beauty is that we are being given a chance to be the first holder of this token around the world. Before the entire world comes in, X55 members, we are coming in. If that does not excite you, then I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what will excite you. Here, people are going to make 100x. People are going to make 10x. Let's proceed. Now, this is the token flow, the ban mechanism. You see, a portion of every transaction, just like Binance Coin, is permanently removed from saturation, making scarcity the natural outcome of usage. This is very important. You see, what you call ban, they send a portion of token to a wallet that only receives and cannot send. It's called banning. Reduce the maximum supply. So after 1 year, out of 200 million, you may find that you have maybe 150 million. You see, like the way Binance Coin started, they had like over 200 million, but right now, as we are speaking, they have only 130 million total supply, maximum supply. Apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, when liquidity flows below the safety level, hmm, the new OCEX is minted. You see, intelligently to sustain the depth, no inflation, no adaptation. Think about that. Intelligent meeting. You see, when liquid age, I wish I had time to explain this, but I have a lot of things to cover. Let's go to perpetual equilibrium. The supply are just in harmony with the network activity and community scale. This is the world first self-balancing digital asset. No any other cryptocurrency in the world is doing this. And remember, we are not talking about a coin that has billions of supply. We are talking about a coin that only is maxed at 200 million total supply. You see, so guided by intelligence, not speculation. Many of you are used of coins of speculation. Welcome to the coin that's guided by intelligence, not speculation. It's very important. Ladies and gentlemen, as I told you, our distribution of this coin is 200 million. The community, which is the XP65 members, 20 million coins are going to be given to us to reward the other supporters, and you are the other supporters, because the advantage of supporting. Now every member that we registered in X65, you need to tell them that they need to go to the moment the migration is done, they need to remember their login details of X65 is what they are going to use, the login credentials, what they're going to use to access the BNB Ocean platform. Same login, same email, same password. And they find their account already migrated, you see, and also they find their airdrop of OCEX. You see, so this is where the first benefit, where how it comes in. So to reward the other supporters, expand global usage, and stimulate initial ecosystem engagement. That's why we are getting rewarded with 20 million. You see, staking and ecosystem growth. Now, for those who want to stake, you can also participate here because 120 million of these tokens are dedicated for staking rewards, liquidity incentives, and long-term ecosystem sustainability. So here, what it means that if you have your $100, $50, $1,000, $10,000, you can buy and stake on top of your airdrop. You can also participate and buy a portion here because it will be the opening price. And the staking rewards are being paid on daily basis, up to 15% a month. Isn't that wonderful? You see, this is Christmas money. This is gonna see you enjoying Christmas, when you have your legs in the air. Think about that. Liquidity pools, 10%, ensures deep liquidity across OceanDEX, because our exchange is called OceanDEX. You see, and partnered with exchanges for seamless trading. So we are not a DEX, but we are also going to partner with exchanges like Binance, like other exchanges that you know very well, and also the developing team and also the marketing team. That's how much they are having right there. So now, the growth model and the future projection of this coin. BNB Ocean trajectory is designed around natural ecosystem expansion, no manipulation, sustainable scarcity governed by AI, and continuous community growth. So now we are starting with the year 2025, which is 2 months to end. And they are planning by the close of this year that this coin is going to be opening up at 15 cents. 15 cents. And they are planning by the end of this year, they need to close with over $100 million, whatever, in total supply, because this is the liquidity they are putting in. Actually, this money you are seeing $100 million is not from the pre-sale. That money, the owners of BNB Ocean, is what they're injecting in as liquidity. That's why they're not doing pre-sale. They're not doing pre-sale at all. And they're starting with 1 million users. And this is why they had to partner with X65. So all the community is here. And we are coming in at a price of 0.15. Think about that. You see, now in 2026, this coin is estimated to reach $100. Think about that. Remember, $100 can buy you like about, if you do the calculation very well, get the $100 divide by 0.15. How much do you get? How much do you get it? How much tokens do you get? If I have my $100 right now, you see, $100 divided by 0.15. You are getting about 665 tokens, round off of about 700 tokens. So by the time this token hits $100, $100 times 700, you are having you are having like over $70,000. Meaning between now to next year, anyone who has a chance to turn $100 into $70,000. You see, and by 2027, when the coin hits 500 according to the estimation, because they're not the supply is limited. Everybody who could have put $100, you could be sitting on about $300,000 on average. What if it hits $1,000? You find yourself you are sitting on about over $500,000. By 2035, you'll be a multi-billionaire. I'm telling you. Anywhere you are around Africa, you'll be a multi-billionaire. This is crazy. If this does not excite you, for me, it excites me. You see, the more the ocean moves, the more valuable it becomes. BNB Ocean's model ensures that the value rises with activity, not speculation. Every band strengthens scarcity. Every myth supports continuity. Every user expands the network's intelligence. So, OceanDEX, this is the exchange. As I told you, OceanDEX is a duplicate of Binance Exchange. And OCEX, OCEX stands for a token which is being used. I think OCEX they did OC and then X. I think coming from the exchange, the intelligence flow of decentralized liquidity, the world first AI optimized perpetual DEX. You see, just like how you saw Asta Exchange, Asta DEX. This is how exactly it's going to be working. You see, we are working with other exchanges, but we are duplicating what Binance is doing, but we are doing it in a decentralized way. So that's why there's so much usability of this coin. So we're not just buying a coin to hold. It has usability. That's why if you have $100, if you have $200, ladies and gentlemen, put in this coin. I don't care if you're gonna network this or not, but put in this coin. Ladies and gentlemen, with OceanDEX is the centralized trading core of BNB Ocean ecosystem, engineered to deliver perpetual liquidity, intelligent trading efficiency, and borderless scalability. It represents the next evolution of decentralized finance, where liquidity flows seamlessly across chain and markets, driven by precision, automation, and AI, because they are starting with their own liquidity. So the core vision of this exchange is to create the most adaptive and intelligent DEX in the blockchain industry, one that fuses the strength of BNB's ecosystem with innovation of Astra DEX. If you want to know, just if you want to know how powerful this, they are copying what Astra DEX is doing in DEX exchanges, and also what Binance is doing in Sex Exchange, which are the centralized exchanges. You see, and if you combine AstraDex plus Binance, it's equal to what we call OceanDEX, which is very, very powerful. So the key features, it's cross chain and perpetual trading is available. You can do yield integrated DEX. It has that decentralized governance DAO, whereby DEX auction is governed by its community, giving power to its token holders to influence evolution, listing, and development of development priorities. AI optimized liquidity engine, dynamic algorithm loot every trade uh, every trade through the most efficient liquidity pools, ensuring that the best price and minimum slippage is very important. Take note of that. The factory ecosystem design, on Wednesday, I'll go deeper into that. Now, let's talk about the OSX, the intelligent asset, which is the BNB Ocean, the ocean, the asset, the governing token of our DEX, which is the OSEX. So launching a strategic entry, the price is gonna be 0.5, 0.15, which is the 15 cents. So we are launching at the entry price of 15 cents, positioning early adapters at the foundation of BNB Ocean's exponential growth curve, backed by real ecosystem utility from staking and trading liquidity flow. OCEX is built for continuous value expansion, the way you see like that right there. So here is how the price will grow. Dynamic daily rewards mechanism, meaning people will get the reward, those who are going to be staking. You see, so everyone who buys this, so this we are introducing what you call smart yield engine that adjusts data staking rewards based on real-time trading volume. So every day you expect something to drop on your account. If you are buying and you have staked this every day, there's something that drops that you can even cash out on your account. It's very important. You see, the fluctuating through continuous band. So every withdraw, a percentage of the whatever is always banned. I don't want to go deeper into that. Liquidity expansion and via OceanDEX. This one I've been already explaining it. Ecosystem between integration and pa, parallel growth model with BNB. You see, BNB started near at 10 cents and go to $600 plus through expansion and ecosystem integration. OCEX follows the similar foundation, but with a more intelligent reward dynamics, default control, and AI integrated liquidity flow. With BNB Ocean perpetual growth model, OCEX is projected to surpass $1,000 plus in a long-term value cycle. So BNB Ocean, yes, Ocean AI taking ecosystem. Those who want to participate in the 60% beyond the airdrop. Here's what happens. If you stake, here you have the levels of the levels, the amount you can stake with $50, $100, whatever, depending on your capital. And within a space of 9 months, within a space of 18 months, as you can see right here. So the prime staking framework is the foundation layer of BNB Ocean ecosystem, and the factory smart mechanisms to ensure that every participant earns sustainable growth while reinforcing the network's growth. Here, you find that those who are staking, you'll be getting between 4 to 6% monthly. Hmm? 4 to 6% monthly for a 9 month. You can stake for a period of 9 months, or you can decide to stake for the period of 18 months. It depends if you want to stake. But the daily ones are not locked. The daily ones, you can always withdraw them. You see, but the total is that if you are on this, the maximum they want to pay you is like up to 20% a month in staking rewards. Think about that. So if you're earning about 20% in staking rewards, meaning in a year, or in 10 months, you are sitting on 200%. You see, this is very, very, very powerful. So details on this, I will explain more when it comes to our Wednesday super call that we are going to do with the top leaders that we want to invite. So if we can invite maybe like 100 people, 200 people, let's reach out to the entire network. Let's get everybody crossover, because your people will not forgive you if this migration happened and you got this news and you never told them. You see, and by the time you tell them already the coin has moved, give them the chance. Sharing is caring. If they want to remain building only X65, they want to be confused, they remain there, it's okay. But tell them that the account is being migrated, it's going to be migrated, BNB Ocean. They need to do something as they come and get this airdrop. This is very, very important. Now, here's what happens. Smart yield match. So here, people on your first level, you be getting 15%. 15%. People on the second level, whatever they are using, they are using to buy, you get 12%. Whoever buys the staking packages and buy, you get 12%. Those who are on the third level, you earn 8%. As you can take a screenshot and study. Of course, terms and conditions apply here. But some of you already have 5 people who are direct. If you can have crossover with 7 people, with only 7 people direct, you can maximize all the 10 levels. You see? So meaning, as long as your people are staking, you are earning money. You are earning money. Think about that. It's called a network growth amplifier. They want to make sure as you're holding your OceanX, as you're waiting for it to grow in value, but every day from your team, you are earning money every single day. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? So, so now we have also now they have been have we have been having a promotion in X65. Here they have brought it as part of the pay plan. This is very, very powerful. Here is what happens is that like if you hit these ranks for $10,000, you have to have 3 legs moving. We're still with that about 3 directs. You see, here you start earning 15% from your directs. You see, this is very important. You match what you match with your people directly. You know, I don't want to go specifically into all these details, but I just want to give the overview. So once you get this PDF, please sit on it. Right now, these details you can always understand them later, the specifics of it, because this room has already taken over 40 minutes. But what I can tell you, get your people to migrate, get people ready, because just know you're gonna be paid 10 levels down and your entire network without even recruiting any new person. The sample you have in X65, if you handle them this migration very well, you some of you will be sitting on $100,000. Some of you will be sitting on $50,000, $10,000 within the first month of BNB Ocean. So let's take advantage of this. You see, now as you hit the ranks, even the increase on your earning potential, the way you see it. So after achieving all the ranks, 5% of the entire team loyal, return on investment, uh, activates as perpetual leadership reward. You see, turning leadership influence into continuous ecosystem income. Aha. Then we have also here, if we hit this target, how much they're giving you. The same promotion we're having in X65. You see, I think these are the people of X65 that gave them this idea, actually. The moment you can do, you hit $5,000 worth of volume, they give $250. Hit $12,000. The moment you hit this volume level, they give you this money as a reward. Just build your team and they have the investment $5,000. On top of other bonuses, they give 1,500. Hit $200,000, they give you $10,000. So whatever volume that builds up, you see, and it's continuous. It's continuous. The moment you hit this volume target, they give you this reward. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that crazy? So just have at least 3 legs moving aggressively. Have 3 legs moving aggressively. So this is crazy, guys. This is gonna be very, very powerful, guys. Now, there's something which is the new branch which they introduced again. Oh, I think I skipped that. So, uh, the wisdom band protocol and everything, capital protection protocol. Now, this is very important that they protect your capital after 15 days. You see, after like if you after 15 days, they locked for staking maturity. Every transaction contributes to token scarcity and liquidity, creating self-sustaining deflationary ecosystem. That if you have joined, you are given 15 days to cancel. And the moment you cancel, guess what? They refund your capital back. They just deduct 15% because that's what they used in the pay plan. You see, but guess what? You have 15 days to change your mind, cancel the staking, and after 15 days, you cannot cancel anymore. But 15 days, everybody is given a chance to have their capital back. If you don't trust what you are about, guys, you have access to your capital. This is the world first self-sustaining digital asset guided by intelligence and non-speculation. So the era of intelligence liquidity. So BNB Ocean emerges as the fusion point of power and precision uniting the power of the legacy of BNB with advanced innovation of Astra DEX together. They form a living ecosystem engineered for intelligent yield, limited scalability, and collective prosperity. This is known evolution is a session, a self-sustaining ocean of opportunity where technology, community, wealth creation move in a perfect synchronization. BNB Ocean defines a new category of DeFi, one that thinks, one that grows, one that rewards beyond boundaries. The next financial frontier is forming. The BNB Ocean is its type. Join the current now before the world realizes what's coming. And we guys of X65 are given the first movers advantage. Let's not sleep on this. You see, let's go into politics. Let's many times when chances like opportunities like this come, many of us go instead of taking advantage of the opportunity, you go into politics. You go so much into politics. Now what's going to happen on or whatever. Now this company, no. As I told you, if this doesn't work for you, stay in X65. Focus on building quantum mining. But for those who are called to build wealth, you're already seeing where money is, ladies and gentlemen. So let's not sleep on this. So we are having another call which we are going to do on Wednesday, same time, same link. I'll be the one hosting it, and I believe by Wednesday we will have done the migration, and even I'll open it up, and I'll be able to answer a lot of questions in the back end. So here is the mission that we have. You see, you may not understand everything. Actually, the goal is not to understand everything. Actually, if that's your goal, you are missing the point. The goal is to get this information as you have gotten, and call everyone in S65 that you gave your link. And the beauty is that you can go into the S65 back office, go where there's team, all the people for all the 5 levels, they are there with you, all the phone numbers. Call them and tell them that the account is going to be migrated. They need to get ready, that a storm is coming. You see, there's a storm in the ocean that's rising, and we are going to be at the foundation of it. We are given the first movers advantage. Tell them, warn them. In the next 24 hours, get your team prepared. As they move in with you, as they and decide to stake, you have all to benefit, ladies and gentlemen. Other details, they'll get more and more clear. But one thing I know from what I've just shared with you, if you feel like this is bold, this is powerful, give me 5 in the chat box. If I've loved BNB Ocean, you have got a little bit of information, and you believe that this is heavy, this is solid, let me see 5 in the chat box. Let me see 5 in the chat box as we go into questions. Wow, 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 wow. I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm seeing. Over 73 people, they are fired up. So you who is not fired up, don't go into a lot of politics. You know, we Africans want to do a lot of politics. You see, that's why people did politics on Bitcoin. When Bitcoin is in a price which we cannot even afford. You see, the worst that's going to happen to you, you're going to be moved. Actually, you are going to be moved. We don't need your permission. You're going to be moved either you want it or you want it. As long as you are a member, either a paid member or a paid member, you're gonna be moved. You'll be having your account duplicated there. You'll be the one who fail to decide either to take advantage of BNB Ocean or just enjoy the airdrop. You have nothing to lose. But those who are open-minded guys, if you have $100, $20, prepare that money and inject it there. You see, and if you have a team and you're ready to do an event, guys, talk to us. We have the leadership that's very supportive. We are ready. We are ready to start doing the BNB Ocean in every country that is. You see, we are ready to do in every country that is. So if you are ready and you have a team, please let's have a private discussion and we see how we can set you on fire. So I will allow maybe one or two or three questions. So I'm seeing the Pestalozelian. Oh, okay. You have raised up your hand. Please come in. Let me hear from you. Okay, but before I come in, let me call my leader from Nigeria, Mr. Stamble, to add a word on why we need to take advantage of this coin. So, Mr. Stamble, if you're here, please, I know you have a team, just been on a call. If you can emphasize a few what I've just shared, I know I've been following these updates. You see, what should people be focusing on right now? Mr. Stamble, if you can unmute yourself before I allow questions, please go right ahead.
All right, thank you so much, Mustafa. That was an explicit and a very powerful breakdown on Ocean BNB that you just did right now. I don't have much thing to say, but just to give us a bullet point of things about cryptocurrency and things about what is happening in this space, in the digital space. One thing is certain here is that for every token, there are few important things you need to look out for in a token for you to be able to dive in. Like I was telling some of my friends, I said, information is what makes some people to become billionaires. It's not about how much effort or too much effort you are putting on. You have to put in effort, but a very smart one. And who is a smart person? Smart person is the person that sees an opportunity, just they not try to do too much of analysis that can lead to paralysis. and dive straight into it, you know. So if you look at Ocean BNB, you have seen there that the total supply is 200 million. Do you know what it means to have a total supply to be 200 million? God damn it, that is so much. That shows that it's going to add so much value, and you've already been told the price at which it's going to be launched in the market. These guys have community. They are trying to also bring community from X365 together. That means that seriously, they want to bombard the market. They want the community to be very strong, because these days, when it comes to crypto, I must tell you that remove fundamental analysis or remove technical analysis. You know, when it comes to fundamental analysis, the community is very, very important. No matter how the utility case of your token can be, if you fail to have community, it goes nowhere. I'm telling you, no matter how the utility case, or you can call it use case of a token is, if you don't have a community behind it, it goes nowhere, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ocean BNB, and this will be a very, and can I say this, guys? You see, when it comes to BNB, I know that BNB is going to get to, I don't want to start telling you what I missed in BNB, because I literally saw BNB in 2017. I am Mustafa. Back then, I saw BNB at $0.03, $0.03. And I had the opportunity to buy, I mean, I can buy more than $20,000 worth of BNB back then when it was $0.03. But you know, you might be driving a Toyota car and you don't know how to change your tires. You don't even know where to turn on your AC. That was exactly what happened to some of us. BNB today is now over $1,000. And guess what? That's not the stop. That is not the bus stop. It's heading to $5,000. So let me stop here, my brother. Thank you, Coach Mustafa.